welcome back to Beer in Canada. I'm Chris and this is Sean. And today we're going to be doing a few beer reviews, which will all be uploaded kind of in sequence. But the first one we're going to start with is the Mill Street Lemon Tea Beer, which you can now currently, well, you can pick this up in cans on its own, but you can also find this in the seasonal sampler pack from Mill Street. So I'll start just by reading this off, and then we'll pour samples and give you our impressions. So, Mill Street Brewery's Lemon Tea Beer. A remarkable wheat beer infused with a blend of orange pekoe and Earl Grey teas. It pours a light amber color and will charm you with its sublime tea flavor and subtle lemon twist. A truly Canadian take on one of Europe's newest beer styles. Now, I actually have had this before, but I'll leave any comments until after we've poured some samples. So why don't you open that up, Sean, and I'll get our glasses. Take your glass.
Thank you.
Now, how about you hold these and I'll pour.
Okay.
Alright, we'll give these a little bit. Nice. Good size samples here. Pour it aggressively. And you can see already what we're getting here.
There you go.
So immediately, this is a wheat beer, so it is cloudy. It's kind of a cloudy, yellowy color with a rather thick, bubbly white head. Got about a couple fingers worth, 2 fingers worth of head here. I mean, as wheat beers go, this looks about on par. There's not too many bubbles coming up off the bottom, so this probably is going to be fairly smooth when it comes to the carbonation.
So no carbonation.
So from the aromas,
I don't smell a lot of the tea. I do smell a little bit of the tea, but not too much.
Pick up a little bit of the citrus from the lemon. I mean, otherwise it smells kind of like a wheat beer.
Yes, very much so.
You know, you kind of get the wheat malts. Pretty much nothing in the nose for hops. And yeah, I know I just touched my lips to the phone. I don't know. It smells like a wheat beer.
Yeah,
pretty much as you'd expect. So why don't we give it a taste?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Interesting flavors.
The tea really comes out a lot more when it hits your tongue.
The weird tea taste, the aftertaste or whatever of the tea.
Yeah, I mean there's some of the tea tannins in there as well. There is definitely citrus, you know, the lemon kind of flavors that come out a bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is something that I would want to drink on a regular basis, but...
Yeah, but what do you think of it?
Not really my favorite type. It's a little bit... It has a little bit too much of the aftertaste of the tea. I was hoping it would be like a lighter taste for it.
Well, I think it has some fairly light taste, but yeah, the tea and the lemon citrus kind of stick around and linger on the tongue, which this might just be me and preference of styles.
It could very well be, yeah.
Otherwise, there's kind of a decent wheat beer-like mouthfeel to it.
Yeah.
It's fairly light-bodied, but it's not watery.
The carbonation, no, there's not a lot of carbonation either. It doesn't taste like.
Yeah, there's not too much of a burn or anything. I mean, this is 5% alcohol, so there's also not much in the way of alcohol in terms of the tastes. I don't know. For me, overall, I mean, I'm not too impressed, but this can certainly fit certain types of taste. And so to me, I don't think it's really my style of beer. I'm not really blown away by it. It's nothing really overly, spectacular. So to me, this is kind of a middle of the road. This is a 3 out of 5 for me.
I agree. It really does have the wheat beer characteristics. It's just not. It has a little bit too much of the citrus for what I like. And it's not my favorite, but it's okay for what it is. And I give it about a 3 or 5 as well.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back very shortly with another beer review.
Cheers.
Cheers.